guys, it's Lisa Marie from I Can't Wait to Travel.
And Anthony E.
And as you can see, we have this beautiful view behind us. We are on the Celebrity Ascent cruise, and we did our last port, Marseille, France. So before you came to Marseille, did you have any idea about anything about Marseille, France?
Not that much, other than I checked what the weather would be like. And I was like, okay, I think we'll be good when we go on our excursion.
With Marseille, I didn't know much about it. Obviously, it's in France, but I have never had an interest to go there before. I didn't know what to expect. And we pulled into the port, and they have the Marseille sign, like the Hollywood sign, which was very interesting. And we decided to do an e-bike tour through the entire city. I wish that I could do an e-bike tour through every city.
Yeah, especially because you get to go down to various neighborhoods, the little back alleys, you go cutting in and out of these neighborhoods, getting to really see how the people live in Marseille, France. Oui, oui.
So it was just so nice because I just really love the opportunity to see the land, the city, not just from the tourist perspective, but also as the locals do.
Yeah.
It was incredible. So what was your best sight that you saw, things you noticed in Marseille?
Similar to when you arrive in a number of European countries, you see graffiti, right? This one seemed a little bit more art-related graffiti. Right? I didn't see as much as I saw in Rome or in Athens, which was quite a lot. So that was interesting. I did notice that. And then also really liked going and seeing the various basilicas that we went to, seeing the architecture. You just marvel at the ability for people to build these structures hundreds or 1,000 plus years ago. It's really mind-blowing. And then I didn't realize that Marseille, this area, was founded by the Greeks.
And it has so much Roman influence.
Yeah, Rome influenced everything in Europe.
You know, what was really interesting to me being in Marseille was that they have so many peaks where there's like churches or just like high plateaus where you overlook the city, and it's just breathtaking.
Yeah.
The views were incredible. And not only was it like buildings like in Greece, it was buildings accompanied by these ports. And it just made it look even prettier.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anything else that you noticed during the tour that you wanted to mention?
Like you said, it's very hilly. When we rode the e-bikes going up the hills, I mean, that was a trek. That was a huff and puff, but then on the way down, it's fun. You're like a kid going around. You don't have to pedal at all. Food was pretty decent. It's interesting that the thing that I kept mentioning as we traveled through and we were riding on the e-bikes, the smells.
Yeah.
The smell of food and pizza. I'm smelling pizza. You know how many times we smelled pizza? Like this, it smelled like how New York in the 1980s, the smell of that pizza, like I was like, it brought us back.
Marseille was just like a scratch and sniff city. Because we would ride our bikes, and I'm like, that's pizza. That's fish, and I've never smelled fish smell so good.
Yeah,
it was just amazing. So I really liked Marseille. Would you come back and live in Marseille or visit Marseille?
Jeez. I definitely would. There's a couple places that I would like to come back to, and we'll get into some of those later, but I would like to come back to Marseille and spend more than just the few hours that we were actually here to really try more authentic French cuisine, because we were in a rush. We basically ate Italian food in France.
But I will say this, we ate Italian food in France. We ate Italian food in Spain, and we ate Italian food in Italy. And the Italian food tastes better in Spain and France than it does in Italy.
Yeah, that's so interesting, yeah.
It makes no sense.
It was in Rome is where we had the...
No, but we also ate Italian food in Florence.
That's true. Mamma mia. Yeah.
But definitely, I think that Marseille is a great place for couples to come to visit, for girlfriends trip. Could you make it a family trip? You could. but it's not really, I didn't see too much kid-friendly things to do.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what they would, at least during the bike paths that we were on, and then we went through a square. We didn't see, it's just a lot of historical, a lot of eating, drinking. At least at the locations we went, we didn't see a ton of kid particularly things. We saw kids, they were just tagging along.
I would say if you want beautiful views, I think it's a great introduction to France, because it's not like the sophisticated Paris, you must speak French or we're gonna look down on you. The people were so friendly, so patient, felt very welcomed by the people
that is
here.
true. That's a very good point. I hadn't it didn't come to my mind, but yeah, everybody was very friendly. We had a good time here.
We did.
Loved the culture.
So definitely add Marseille, France to your list. We'll be giving you more tips about all of the restaurants and places that we visited so that you can know what to do in Marseille.